Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? We are here with a you, me, we reading for Aquarius placements. So if you are Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, this message might be for you. Okay, we're starting off for you with spiritual cleansing. We're going to get into the tarot after this to get more details. Psychic. So we've got spiritual, I'll show you. Spiritual cleansing for you, psychic for me, and shift for we. So for some of you, you guys are dealing with a person who is in the midst of some type of a spiritual awakening, or they're taking time to focus on themselves, to get themselves right spiritually. And you're sensing this. You kind of think that you know the reason why this person isn't reaching out, but I think maybe this is confirmation for a lot of people. And then we have shift. So it looks like there's going to be a change in this relationship, some sort of movement from the relationship being one way to the relationship being another way. So this could be moving from friends to lovers. This could be moving from lovers to friends. This could be moving out of each other's lives entirely. So let's get some more information here with the tarot. We're going to be using the Mind's Eye Tarot deck, which I believe is a relatively new one. It's a nice deck. I would say I recommend. I like it. All right, for you, what do we need to know about spiritual cleansing, Spirit? For the Aquarius collective, who they're dealing with. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. This person walked away because they're working on themselves. They're working on getting themselves to a point that they want to be at. Maybe they were struggling emotionally with some things, struggling with their communication, and now they're kind of taking a rest. They're walking away from the situation in order to be able to deal with this and bring it to a close. We have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Can we see what clarifies psychic here for the collective, for themselves? We have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups. So what I'm picking up from this, guys, is that you know, deep down inside, you understand why this had to happen. However, your human aspect, right, our conscious, you're confused. You're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting that intuition. And that's leading to emotional confusion for you. So we have the Empress, Strength, and the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So it's like you have the energy to heal yourself from the situation. But for whatever reason, and we'll get into this more, we'll clarify this all, you're staying stuck in this place of feeling lost almost without this other person. Show me what the shift is about with the we. Yeah, it came to a natural close. So Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You guys are looking for clarity on what happened. And it seems to me that this person came into your life likely so that you could go through this. Likely so that you could learn to trust your intuition more. Because your intuition has been here the entire time telling you, you know, you're the Empress, you've got this, you know, you have what you need to begin to move in another direction. You have healed yourself in whatever facet it is already. Basically, the two of you have just, your paths have just separated. It's not anything anyone did. It came to a natural conclusion. And that happens a lot of times. It looks like you guys came together, learned whatever it was you were meant to learn from one another. And I'm almost picking up that, Aquarius, you were the catalyst for this person to go out and begin this spiritual cleansing, begin this spiritual healing. And because of that, it brought the situation to a natural close on its own. Because now you're dealing with the abandonment that you're kind of reliving. It's kind of like reopening some type of an old trauma or an old wound that you had from your past. And now Spirit's saying it's time for you to come to terms with this. And this is going to be the catalyst for both of you healing, right? Because at the end of the day, the universe isn't there, God, source, whatever you want to say. They're not there to make our lives miserable, right? They're there to lead us down the path that's going to give us the best outcome. But we have free will. So while you might subconsciously know right now that you're good, you haven't done anything wrong, your emotional side is keeping you stuck in this loop. So with that said, let's see what our next step's going to be for you guys, okay? Feeling like drawing another oracle card. What's our next step here for Aquarius? Now that we know this about the situation. So they've moved on. They're healing. They're healing, and you are meant to be doing the same or similar. You guys basically just, Spirit's not going to keep you with a person who isn't at the same, if somebody isn't fully healed and you've kind of ascended up to another level, that's kind of going to dissolve itself naturally, because you can't be the catalyst for their healing, their entire healing journey, right? You can kick it off, you can try to stick around through it, but at the end of the day, it's on that person to do. And I know, Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius sun, I get it. We want to help. We want, especially like for those of you who have a lot of, I believe, Chiron. I have a lot of Chiron, I think, in my chart, and I believe that's the wounded healer. I'm not an astrologer, don't quote me on this, but I believe they're the wounded healer. So if you have that in your chart, you could really feel this pull to like help others. Like, oh, you know, I can't just leave them like this. How could I just leave them? They want to be left. Spirit's saying they need to be left, okay? They walked away for a reason. It's time for you to come out of this state of confusion and realize things came to a natural close, and to be grateful for that. Our next step here, friendship and growth. So for some of you, this is going to loop back around on itself, right? You guys are going to part ways, right? Maybe say, you know, we'll remain friends, whatever. But at the end of the day, time collapses in on itself, right? I'm not a physicist either, so, you know, don't quote me on this. But we can loop back around after we finish going through whatever our healing journey is. We have message on the bottom of the deck. This person might be reaching out to you. Let's see what we've got going on here with the tarot. But nothing is set in stone per se. What is Aquarius's next step here with friendship and growth? What do we need to know about this situation? Six of Cups. You guys are feeling nostalgic, but you're also feeling defensive. So I think what's important to relay here is that this isn't your fault. You don't need to protect your memories either. Whoever needs to hear that, they are yours. But we can't stay stuck in a place of ruminating on what happened. What else, Spirit? What else? Holy Lord, what else does Aquarius need to know, please, about this situation, about this Six of Cups, about these confusing feelings that they're having? Let me please have some guidance. There's your clarity. You're obtaining clarity through moving away from this. You're not, so it's kind of like, you know, being in the midst of a storm. You're not going to be able to clearly see your path until you're out of that, right? Think about a snowstorm. Have you ever been in a snowstorm where it's like complete whiteout and you can't see your hand in front of your face? Until you move through that, you're not going to be able to see the past for what it was, nor are you going to be able to actually see the reason why it ended clearly. So you have to, this other person has moved away, they're doing their spiritual cleansing, and you're confused as to why this happened, okay? I'm here to tell you, if this is your reading, if this is resonating with you, this was something karmically that was meant to happen between the two of you guys. This was a catalyst for both of your growth. What else do we need to know? Three of Swords in reverse, and I don't have, I think all the cards in here are up, right? Let's see. So, Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Interesting. Nine of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so what this is saying to me is, with all these cards reversed, this is saying to me that it's within your power to kind of flip this upside down, right? Well, this one's good in reverse. Let's keep that one there. This one's actually good in reverse too, but you're in control of the way that you're feeling. You kind of see this oscillation. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords. So we've got heartbreak, anxiety, nightmarish feelings, and like legacy, financial abundance, success. So I feel like you guys are kind of on a teeter-totter right now, and you're kind of going back and forth between these feelings. For some of you, the lack of communication between you and this person is making you feel like you're losing some stability in your life. Why do we feel this way? Because this is a karmic thing that you're meant to be going through. It's not on you to dole out justice, okay? Because I feel like that's what a lot of you are waiting on. You're waiting on there to be justice because you feel like this person did you wrong. And Spirit's saying it's not on you to be sitting here in your head ruminating on this, you know, thinking that the only reason that you had this stability was because of this person. It's not true. It's not the case. I mean, if that's how you want to think about it, it probably, you can make it into the case, right? But Spirit's saying you're good. You're good. Let the wheel spin. Let the wheel spin, guys. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse again on the bottom of the deck, y'all. I'm telling you, don't reach out to this person. This, I feel like, yeah, Four of Swords right under that. This silence that you're experiencing right now between the two of you is for a reason. you need to trust that intuition that you have and recognize your emotions for what they are. Just that. Our emotions are there to guide us, but if we aren't listening closely, if we aren't really tapping into why these emotions are coming up, we can easily misread them. There you are, guys. Just split the deck. You guys are going to be okay. You guys are going to be okay. You just need to understand that whatever this is, you need to pull your mind out of it, and you need to refocus your energy on you. Okay? The other person will be okay. You will be okay. You guys just have to do some things separately for right now. There's healing to be had. Take advantage of that. Take the lessons and be grateful for them. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it with this very karmic message that Spirit wanted me to deliver today. I hope you're all doing well. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys. Have a good day.